Welcome everybody to the second IPDET Miniseries, where we'll present and award the winners of the Evaluation Hackathon. My name is Stephanie Krapp, I'm head of program. The Evaluation Hackathon took place from July 7 to 13. Why did we organize such an event? Well, when it became clear that we had to cancel our 3-week on-site program in Bern this summer, we thought it is a chance to develop a digital program which is innovative, inspiring, and participatory, and serves the demand in these difficult times. We found that the hackathon is an ideal format that enables creative individuals around the world to unite their skills and knowledge and find innovative solutions to challenges in the field of evaluation. So people around the world joined online and worked intensively together and came up with 33 solutions to 10 different challenges. It was an experiment for all of us, but I must say it was worth the effort. Never before I've seen a more vivid, inspiring, creative, and participatory event than this. It was incredible to follow the communication within and between the teams, which created a very intense energy, all online. So let me thank all participants in the hackathon who committed themselves and worked so hard for 6 days and submitted so many innovative solutions. The teams have been supported throughout the 6 days by a wonderful team of facilitators. They not only guided lost participants to their group or solved technical problems, but also engaged in specific evaluation-related questions. So here you can see them all. It's Raymond from Zimbabwe, Gerardo from Mexico, Emily from Switzerland, Mahar from Palestine, Nicholas from Kenya, Shahar from the United States, Olamide from Nigeria, Sylvia from the States, Musa from Nigeria, Arsene from Benin, Nashwan from Yemen, Yasmin from Nepal. So thanks a lot to this great group of facilitators. The hackathon has been jointly organized. Before we go to the jointly organizing with the Evalues, which I wanted to say, first I have to thank the organizing team, which did an absolutely fantastic job, because nobody had a clue how a hackathon could be organized and how could it work. So let me present you this absolutely fantastic team, and I think it's worth to give them a virtual applause. So it's Jeremiah Wies from IPDET, the head of the organizing team. It's Antonina Rischko-Porcesco from Evalues. It's Laszlo Centmajai from IPDET, Felix Stips, IPDET, Teresa Weipert, IPDET, and we had a great support from our IT consultant, Oleg Lavrovsky. So now the teams have been also supported by Evalues, and not only the teams, the whole event has been organized jointly with Evalues, and I would like to thank specifically the management group of Evalues, and first of all Antonina Rischko-Porcesco and Josette Arevalo, Khalil Bitar, and the whole members and of Evalues, which contributed wildly and supported the event in preparing and in implementing very, very much. And they enriched the event absolutely. And we had our design thinking coach, Marlene Hennecke. She accompanied the teams every day with a specific session. She guided them through, and she made sure that the teams would not got lost in different discussions. And then thanks a lot to Better Evaluation, to Patricia Rogers and Alice McFarlane. They supported the event through direct access to sources via Better Evaluation. So the teams and the participants could have access to those sources and work with those contents directly while developing their solutions. We will talk about the jury later, and I would like to now, before we go and hear a little bit more about the event, I would like to hand over the word to Sophie Sirtin. Sophie is Director of Strategy and Operations at the Independent Evaluation Group of the World Bank, and she will give some welcome words. And afterwards, I can just only invite you to enjoy the sessions and let's surprise you by the winning solutions. So see you later.
Thank you very much, Steffi. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to all of you. Let me join Steffi in welcoming you very warmly to this second mini-series event for IPDET. Can you hear me? Yes, okay. So, as Steffi said, I'm a director in IEG, the Independent Evaluation Office of the World Bank Group, who's been sponsoring IPDET from the beginning. But today I really don't want to talk about me. I want to talk about you. And what I really want to do is to thank you all for joining this hackathon. First, thanking you for trusting us, for joining this first IPDET hackathon, but also the first development evaluation hackathon ever. For working on such relevant topics, from COVID-related issues to long-standing evaluation topics. All your topics, all your work was extremely relevant. Third, for trusting teams from all over the world and in finding solutions to your challenges. Fourth, for spending so much time and energy in finding these solutions. It's absolutely incredible. It was absolutely incredible to see the work you did, the energy, the passion, the time you spent. So thank you for that too. And finally, thank you for concluding with such innovative solutions. We're really eager to see and share everything you've come up with, but thanking you in advance for your innovative thinking, your creativity in doing so. We hope that this was useful. We hope that you enjoyed it, and we hope that you will remain as active members of the IPDET alumni community, where you will be able to continue sharing ideas and solutions and discussing problems going forward, and in which we'll be very happy to take part with you. Our commitments on our side is to try and follow up on your solutions, and I think Steffi will talk about this at the end, but also to include you in that community, in the IPDET alumni community, and provide you with further opportunities for lots of very interesting events and discussions. So once again, thank you very, very much for all your work and for joining us today. We're really excited to see what's going to happen next. So I'm going to hand over to Steffi again. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sophie. I will take the floor. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to see a very lively chat. Please keep going, keep writing there. Thank you very much, Sophie, for such inspiring beginning of our sessions today. And I only can second your words about trust. And trust was incredible during this hackathon event. Within the organizing team, within facilitators, within teams, participants, all over. I also want to give a floor to another partner of hackathon, to Khalil Bikhtar, chair of EvalueYouth, a global network of young and emerging evaluators. Please, Khalil, say your first words for the beginning.
Thank you, Antonina. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Great. Thank you, Antonina. Good morning, good afternoon, and evening to all. I'm very glad to join you today and represent EvaluationHackathon Global Network at this very special event, the award ceremony of the first ever Evaluation Hackathon, also known as EvalHack on social media. While we saw a great deal of excitement about the hackathon among the evaluation community overall, I feel young and emerging evaluators were perhaps the most enthusiastic about the very special initiative. We observed this excitement in the sea of tweets and other social media posts, but also in the active participation of young and emerging evaluators as participants, organizers, even in the jury, all over the program and the initiative. I think in the evaluation community, we are truly hungry for such innovative ideas that are open to all evaluators from all countries, background, ages, genders, and not restricted to one country or region, where those who can afford to travel or lucky to have a scholarship or sponsorship can attend. So yes, maybe the EvalHack was done because of the COVID-19 related challenges, but this is a positive outcome. And we need innovative ideas that strongly foster and encourage eval innovation in collaborative ways, which is highly needed in the evaluation community. EvaluationHackathon, as a network of young and emerging evaluators, was as passionate about the hackathon as young and emerging evaluators from the very beginning. We were extremely pleased to partner with IPDET to shape, plan, execute the project from every step of the way. However, I must give much of the credit to the IPDET management team, who had the vision to involve young and emerging evaluators and evaluate every step of the way in a true partnership that had the voices and views of young people and young and emerging evaluators in specific in the forefront. Many organizations say that, but they don't. So if they did, our thanks and congratulations go to the successful implementation of the initiative go to Stephanie, Jeremiah, Laszlo, Felix, Teresa, Oleg, Marlene, and others in the organization team. But allow me to single out one person from EvaluationHackathon who has led the EvaluationHackathon IPDET cooperation during the past month, representing EvaluationHackathon management team and sending us in the management team long emails about the update and everything she's doing for a long time. And that is my colleague, Antonina Reshko-Brosho, who you just heard from. And I congratulate Antonina for the great job well done. Finally, I very much look forward to this event and watching the videos and hearing from the winning teams. The review process was not easy. All the projects were innovative, collaborative, and were accomplished in very limited time. They all deserve prizes, although not all can have, unfortunately, prizes given the nature of the hackathon. But many of them, I hope, will find funding, support, and follow up from those who initiated them in order to be translated in actual projects in the near future. I also hope this first EvalHackathon won't be the last. EvaluationHackathon is committed to continuing the partnership with IPDET and the supporters and sponsors of the hackathon and IPDET itself. And I know many young and emerging evaluators around the world will continue to be motivated about such creative and inclusive ideas and initiatives in the future. Let's do this again. Thank you, Antonina.
Thank you very much, Khalil, for such inspirational speech. And so we can start our session. Let's look more precisely what we will have today, our agenda. Yes, today we will have like 3 main topics. First, we will look more deeply on impressions on the hackathon. Please go ahead and write in chat, what do you think? But we will have like several snapshots, what was during that event and how we like actually prepared. First, evaluation hackathon. Second part, it's like, I think more people are waiting for this part mostly, awarding of winner teams. Yes, we will come to this part a little bit later. And third one, we will have some outlook of next steps of next events. So let's look about EvalHackathon. What is this? EvalHack, as I already mentioned, COVID-19 made it impossible to have an on-site program of IPDET. And actually it created a great opportunity to make something more innovative, to make something in digital format, to gather everyone in online, and to create new ways for collaboration. And EvalHackathon became a playground for creative individuals, for professionals working in the field of evaluation from all over the world. And we will see from how many countries actually we have participants. It was a unique opportunity to network, share experience, share knowledge, skills, and also actually to find creative solutions for challenges we all are faced as evaluation community. Let's look on the process. One more slide. Okay. During the registration, all our participants picked up the challenges. We had 10 challenges, which were crowdsourced from EvalYouth and also IPDET alumni. And then from 7 until 13 July, our work in teams have started, and it was like discussions, creative arguing, a lot of working in different like online tools, Miro, Slack, DripDat, another calls, long calls. We already heard that participants actually stayed for 5 hours in the calls. It's amazing. And during that week, during that 6 days, teams were in the process of preparing of their solution, which is speech video plus project page. They submitted their solutions until July 13, and then jury started assessing those solutions. Jury had like 1 week for assessing solutions, and here we are in a verdict ceremony. One more slide. What I want also to point out that during all hackathon, we had a great online sessions. We started from kickoff session on July 7th. Then we had a very great 3 design thinking sessions, which gave us more on like tools and methods of design thinking and how we can apply this in evaluation, actually. Then we had very lively, very creative 2-speed networking online events. It gave us the chance to speak with each other individually, to share what is going on in our teams, but also what is going on in our professional evaluation life, how we can be connected even after evaluation hackathon. Then we had short closing sessions, like to saying to all teams who actually submitted their solution, thank you, and stay tuned for results. And we had one more session of sharing experiences during the hackathon. It was also very lively discussion where participants could share their experience, what they've learned, what about challenges, some bottlenecks about working in teams or through online tools. But we heard you, and we will be working even more enthusiastically to overcome all of these challenges and bottlenecks in next time. Okay, next slide. All of results of all solutions, 33 teams submitted solutions, are available in our evalhack.org website. So it's like website of our hackathon. You can go and look through all 33 solutions, which is actually, all of them are really great. Also, you will see winning results and winning teams in IPDET.org website. And all process of evaluation hackathon you also can find in IPDET.org website if you're particularly interested in some tools or design thinking methods or other processes which were during evaluation hackathon. Yes? Okay, during this evaluation hackathon, we had 577 participants from 114 countries. It is like amazing community of evaluation professionals from all over the world. You can see a map from which countries actually we had our participants, and it is like almost from all countries. It's still we're missing some countries, but I think it is still like amazing that we had such amazing team of participants. One more slide. We had very balanced like structure of our participants. It was almost 50-50 in a gender balance, but also we had a good balance in terms of years of experience in evaluation. Half of participants, there were young and emerging evaluators who it's like normally that they are very keen to some innovative ways, yes, in evaluation. But also we had another 50% of more experienced evaluators with experience more than 5 years. And also we had very good amount of people expert in evaluation who gave actually teams provide a good feedback on some processes and give a good inputs for the solutions. One more slide. Okay, let's look on one example of team, and you can imagine how they managed to work together. Actually, it's very great and innovative team. Oh, I see participants from this team in the chat. Hello, really nice to see you. So who we have here? We have Thiago from Germany, Colin from Switzerland, Sergio from Mexico, Alejandra from Colombia. We have Jessica from Brazil, Rex from India, Abhishek from India. So it is amazing. All them together start working. They didn't know each other before. They just registered for Evaluation Hackathon, and they put their choices for to work on one challenge. And then they met in Slack, in the online platform, and start thinking how they can work together, yes? How they can manage and overcome time zones differences, how they can work together online, and how can they actually come until the end and submit their solution, pitch video, and also a page of their project. So congratulations, it's also one team, but we had such 32 teams, actually. It's not only one, it's 32 teams with around 5 to 7 participants who submitted final solutions, who overcome, each day overcome these challenges of time zones, of working, of full day on other works, let's say, and then come to online platform and start working together for the solution of challenges. Yes. Okay, one more. Okay, so as now we have a good understanding what EvaluationHack was, let's see how it was, like what happening during Evaluation Hackathon. Let's look how this teamwork, how this inspiration and innovative energy created. We are going for video. Yes, we made it. It was incredible. Look at all that faces. So nice. And I know all our participants actually waiting for starting awarding ceremony. But before we start actually to think who are the winners, I would give the floor to Stephanie Krapp, head of IPDET. She will give us like overview of awards and also of our ceremony. Steffi, floor is yours.
Thank you, Antonina. Yeah, I think this video gave you an impression of how exciting this event was, and everybody enjoyed it so much, and it was really also very fun. And so yeah, hopefully we can organize one hackathon next year. So we are almost ready to present the winning teams, and thanks to the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, we can award 4 teams with great prizes. So the 4th winning team members, they will receive ebooks. The 3rd and the 2nd winning team members will receive a scholarship for participating in IPDET in 2021 in Bern, which covers tuition fees for 1 week. And the 1st winning team members will be awarded a scholarship for participating in IPDET 2021 in Bern, which covers tuition fees and full board for 1 week program. So I think these are really, really, really great prizes. So all 33 solutions have been reviewed by a jury. I would like to present you. So we have Anna Agumian from IEG, Annalena Fluri from the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, Giuseppe Iarossi from IEG, Ichiro Toda also from IEG, Jos Wesson from IEG is coordinating the IEG jury members, José Arevalo from Evalues, Khalil Bitar from Evalues, Lilia Ormombekova from UN Women Regional Office, but she joined the jury as an alumna of IPDET, and Patricia Rogers from Better Evaluation, Sia Bonga Sibia from the CLEAR in Anglophone Africa, but he also joined the jury as an alumnus, and myself. The jury applied 5 criteria on a scale from 1 to 8. So the 5 criteria are level of innovation, scope of impact, viability, social value, and collaboration and commitment. Before we start the awarding ceremonies, I would like to point out that the selection was really not easy. There are so many innovative solutions, and you're all winners. And once more, I would like to thank you all for your commitment and your immense of creativity. But well, the selection had to be made. So let's see who the first winning teams are. So I hand over to Antonina.
I think, tension in our auditory is very high. Everybody is expecting. So we have 4 winning teams. And I would like to ask Anna Agumian from World Bank Independent Evaluation Group. She will present our 4th prize.
Well, hello everyone, and thank you. I'm privileged to present today the winners of the 4th place. But before going that, I would like to again extend my thanks from Evaluation Hackathon to SDC, that thanks to which we were able to award also the 4th winning teams. As you all heard, we had such challenge in front of us. There were so many great ideas and solutions, hard to choose. So I would like to present the team Leave No One Behind as the winner of Evaluation Hackathon's 4th place award. The team members are Ariela Carolina, Brazil, Claudia Olavaria, Chile, Sylvie Martiat, France, and Sharon Ndandula, Zambia. And as Steffi already mentioned the winners of the 4th place, the team Leave No One Behind will receive ebooks. So why leave no one behind? They took the challenge of adaptive evaluation, and the team came up with the idea of adaptive and inclusive remote evaluation assistant app, which basically aims to facilitate data collection and collaboration at different stages of evaluation when it involves vulnerable and hard to reach communities, population, especially at times of crisis. The solution that the team proposed is creative, and it can be easily replicated by stakeholders and can have impact, long-lasting impact. And more importantly, it has a potential to be an open source platform where others can contribute, improve, and benefit. So please join me to congratulate the winners of the 4th place award. Team, leave no one behind.
Thank you, Anna, and congratulations to the team. No one left behind. Applause to them. Let's look on their solution. Yes.
Do you want vulnerable populations to be left behind in the evaluation process during times of crisis? Or do you believe that their voices matter? Better yet, can evaluations really be legitimate, fair, and effective if they don't take into account the perspectives of the most disadvantaged and marginalized groups?
If inclusion is at the core of your principles, are you ready to use a new tool which will help you reach and collect data from this hard-to-reach population?
In this video, we will let you know about the innovative ERFI app, the Adaptive and Inclusive Remote Field Evaluation Assistant app. The app's main goal is to help you collect reliable, comprehensive, and effective data within vulnerable, distant, and other hard-to-reach populations or communities during times of COVID-19 or any other crisis.
The app works through increasing community input worldwide, featuring a collaborative mapping tool like Waze. This tool is a powerful open-source community-supported framework, allowing anyone to insert information on grassroots organizations, local experts, and key individuals for data collection in their territory. With the help of these community facilitators, remote field evaluation is made possible as they can help evaluation managers collect data remotely through ERFI app, closing the gap between evaluators and data informants.
The app also features a private display mode that enables each evaluation manager profile to have its own mapping mechanism and database, with information continuously collected through his or her field sampling, which can include snowball sampling.
ERFI app is different from other data collection apps because it's evaluation-centered and allows you to tailor your data collection strategy in a way that fits the specific goals of your own project as well as the special needs of your target population.
On the app, you will find research design tools, management and facilitators training features, mapping, data collection tools that work remotely, and communication and dissemination tools.
That is why ERFI app is a constantly growing platform designed by the input of many with the sole purpose of collecting data and sharing knowledge by merging traditional qualitative data collection techniques, methods, and guidelines with technological resources already available, adaptable to all contexts.
ERFI app helps to make evaluations really inclusive in its nature. It's a powerful multi-platform.
Help your team listen to different voices, even when using remote field work.
Improve the quality of your evaluation work.
Be flexible while being inclusive.
Use ERFI app.
Great, congratulations to the team. I've already have a phone and I want, download the app. Because for me as evaluator, it's very important to have such an app. Please give us guidance how we can do that and how can we work on that further. Okay, it was our fourth place. Yes. Now we're coming to our next place, third one. I think tension even higher. Let's see who will be the next winning team. And for this, I am inviting Lilia Ormanbekova. It's IPDET alumni and also from UN Women Regional Office for Asia and Pacific. Lilia, please go ahead and say another word. Another award.
Hello, everyone. I hope you can hear me.
Yes.
I would also like to thank IPDET and all participants. It was an amazing experience. It was very difficult to select winners. And the third place winner is a team that looked at a very challenging thing. That is the way to include 50% of the world's population into the evaluation processes. This is the group which is often overlooked, and the group is women. The the third place winner team worked on a solution on how to include women in Afghanistan into the process of evaluation. And I think the team already knows who I'm talking about. The third place winner is Team Reach Me. Congratulations. Your solution is very inclusive and gender responsive. It looks at women in a very difficult context, especially in the COVID-19 situation. You really looked into the ways of including them, not only as beneficiaries, but also as stakeholders, which is very difficult. And as Steffi noted, the prize for this third place is scholarship for 2 course tuition in IPDET for the next years around. Congratulations, and you will now have a chance to look at the video.
Thank you very much, Lilia. And before the video, please, team members of Reach Me, can you raise your hands? Can you show who you are? Yes, and then we will have several questions to you. Okay, video can go.
We are Team Reach Me, comprised of Aubrey, Paula, Bob, Sophia, and me, Luci. We chose Afghanistan as the context for the Adaptive Evaluation Challenge because 50% of Afghanistan's population are women, and yet they are predominantly invisible due to cultural barriers. More so, COVID-19 made their situation worse. So this poses an interesting challenge. How do we ensure that during evaluation, the voices of invisible Afghan women are not muted in a fragile country with little resources?
We want to flip the script of evaluation and create evaluation that are truly focused on beneficiaries, in our case, women, that are engaging, empowering, and developing local capacity. And we do that in 3 ways. Number 1, we ask women how they want to be involved in evaluation. Number 2, we develop local capacity by working with the local evaluators from beginning to end. Number 3, we use existing structures that women are currently accessing. And this way, we are sure that we're going to transform evaluation into an inclusive learning experience.
So, what existing opportunities are there in Afghanistan? In 2019, there are almost 35 million mobile phone subscriptions and 90% of the 38 million population. Out of that, 8 in every 10 Afghan women were found to own a mobile phone or have access to a shared phone in the 2012 study. Additionally, radio remains the only form of broadcast medium available for many poor and illiterate Afghans living in rural areas with irregular electricity. Therefore, despite limited resources and widespread constraints in the country, mobile phones and radio are viable means of communication with women living in hard-to-reach areas.
The Reach Me model is built on existing local capacity and technology, and will adapt 3 methods for data collection. First is the focus group discussion through Facebook and WhatsApp group chats. Secondly, through interviews and surveys, where we apply the use of midwives and other female health workers. as enumerators for phone and SMS surveys. Finally will be the feedback loop, where we present a platform for women to give and receive feedbacks.
To implement the Reach Me model, we need 1. Senior evaluators who can build local evaluation capacity and local evaluators and enumerators who are willing to learn. 2. Money and time. Capacity building takes more time, but it is worth the investment. Incentives can also keep evaluation participants engaged. And 3. Equipment like phones, tablets, and radios to enable socially distant data collection, analysis, and feedback. The Reach Me model helps evaluators flip the script to empower local evaluators and communities using technology. This is crucial during COVID-19 to reach women who are hard to reach in Afghanistan.
Great, 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 great. Congratulations to Reach Me team. And now we have questions to you. Yes, I see that we have quite a lot of team members. Can we somehow spotlight them? So it's like Sophie, yes, Luz, Paola.
Hello, yes.
Yes, hi. Okay, you can turn on your video. We can see you actually. And congratulations, you almost like, you know, face to face. So I have first question. Why is your solution promising? How can you answer that?
Paula, you want to start?
Shortly.
Sure. Well, we really had people that are based in Afghanistan, and it was very concrete case for us. And we really thought about the opportunities that were there and that we could build on. So it was very clear that the mobile service was available and that the women have already access to some apps, WhatsApp, and so we thought, how can we build on that? And it's very easy because it's already there. They're already using it for other things.
Right.
So it's a good way to build on something that is already existing instead of creating yet another layer.
Right.
Of data collection.
I agree. Yeah. And also what was interesting was that that we actually have learned from interviewing people is that, and greetings by the way from Afghanistan, I'm coming from Afghanistan, is that there is a stereotypical notion that women don't have access to phones, but that's not true based on the data that we have seen. And so, as Paula said, using what already exists and leveraging on that is what makes our solution practical and which we think will really work.
And I think for me, it's also about the power, flipping the script, this idea of changing the power imbalance, and using this as an opportunity to really give control back to local communities and to support local capacity building. And I think that for me was the best part of the solution.
Great, amazing energy from your team. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I have one more question to you, actually. How did you manage to work so well as a team? How you overcome all challenges?
You go, Luce.
Okay. Well, actually, all of us felt the same way, that it was so fun, no stress at all. We ourselves were amazed at how everything felt so easy. Everyone just chipped in and, regardless of time or whatever, I'll do this, can you do this? So that made it very easy. There was no even feeling of pressure on each of us. We just volunteered our time, our skills, what we know, and that made it work.
Great.
Yeah, I think we had quite a flat structure in the team. We all kind of took on leadership roles at different times, and as Luce said, brought all our skills together, and it was a total pleasure to work with the team. They were excellent.
Great. Thank you very much. Once again, congratulations to you.
Thank you.
The whole team. You're amazing. Okay. As we are going more and more to closer to the biggest prizes, we are coming to the second place of our awards, and it's team who will be in the second place. For this, I'm inviting Khalil Bitar, Chair of EvalueU's Global Network of Young and Emerging Evaluators. He will voice up our next winner.
Thank you, Antonina. So it is my pleasure to announce the second place winner. The second place goes to a team composed of six evaluators from 5 different countries who worked together and came up with an excellent, innovative solution that aims to create, and now they start to know a little bit, an inclusive, easy to use tool for evaluators and local organizations to connect and build fair partnerships, responding precisely to the COVID-19 challenge with a focus on one country, Ecuador, but that can be mainstreamed. The project is called EvalConnector, and the team is Team Fix Me. Each team member receives an IPDET scholarship towards tuition for 2 workshops during IPDET 2021 in Bern, Switzerland, between 26th and 30th of July next year. Congratulations to Sarah from Lebanon, Maria from Ecuador, Mahesh from India, Nicole from India, Nino from Georgia, and Susan from Philippines.
Great, thank you very much, Khalil. And congratulations to the team. Before we will see your solutions, please raise your hands and we will have several questions to you after your video solution.
Christine Lagarde, President of the Central European Bank, said, given the nature of the crisis, all hands should be on deck. All available tools should be used. How can we do this in our work as evaluators? We will tell you how in this video. Hello everybody, my name is Nino and I will be presenting the solution of Team Fix-It for challenge number 6. We got together to figure out how to help evaluators in Ecuador design baseline data collection tools. Due to COVID, evaluators have been restoring to online and digital methods, but how can we do this in countries like Ecuador where there are low rates of smartphone penetration? When we started this challenge, we began thinking about how to design a data collection tool. However, after interviewing evaluators, we found 2 common themes emerge. First, we need to use secondary data whenever possible. This will be efficient and will limit the spread of the virus. Second, when data does need to be collected, relying on local partners is essential. Local organizations can facilitate data collection through their established connections and trust. Our solution is EvalConnector, a digital platform that helps evaluators find and create successful partnerships with local organizations in Ecuador. EvalConnector will be a platform with information of INGOs, NGOs, state actors, universities, and evaluators, including the region in Ecuador where they work, their policy area, activities, communities they serve, and needs. Users will be able to filter the dashboard to find potential partners that can support their project. Organizations' profiles will also include a list of their projects, private data sets, and links to public available data they own. This is how site would look. EvalConnector will support evaluators by making it easier for them to find partners that align with their projects, helping them identify existing data and avoid duplicating data collection efforts, facilitating their collaboration and learning from local experts, leveraging trust from local partners when data needs to be collected, and facilitating fair partnerships where evaluators can offer alternative ways of compensating partners when funding is limited. Some of the limitations we would face include the sustainability of the project and engaging stakeholders. We are prepared to address these limitations. For example, we plan to have an engagement strategy where key stakeholders will be reached out directly and informed of the benefits of joining the platform. We will select key stakeholders and use a snowball approach so the word spreads and other organizations join. We will make sure organizations with limited resources and those working with marginalized populations are included through umbrella organizations. Detailed user guides and webinars will be available to help organizations join the dashboard and upload their information. Volunteers will also be available to help organizations with limited resources over the phone. Finally, we will reach out to partners like EvalueYouth LAC to develop a volunteer program with emerging evaluators can gain recognized experience for helping us update and maintain the dashboard. The field of evaluation will face challenges due to COVID-19 for years to come. With EvalConnector, we will be one step closer to reach the efficiency and collaboration that our sector urgently needs. Thank you.
Congratulations to the team. Team Fix It. So we have 4 people for participants from this team. And you can already unmute yourself and show your faces, also open your videos. Yes. Who are here?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Nicole. Hi.
Yeah. Hello. Nino, hi.
Hi.
Susan, hello. Congratulations.
Hello. Thank you.
Hello. Hi. Okay, I have one more questions to you. Why you think your actually solution is promising? How you can defend your solution? What is special about it? Who want to answer?
Okay, I will. So the special is that we always have a challenges with using the data, especially like the secondary data, and we had a feeling that like the coordination between like different international NGOs and local stakeholders are not so, strong, and that's why our solution was what it was. So what I think is that if people get involved, it will be quite sustainable in a long-term perspective. And I think it will be a great platform to connect for especially these purposes, and also to kind of develop this platform in the future.
Great
also,
answer.
Just to add to that, we also thought that connecting local organizations and having a dashboard that had a code of conduct, we could ensure fair exchange between evaluators and local partners, so that they could build trust and there could be a give and take relationship in order to ensure that local participants were also gaining from this experience. So I think the fair partnership was a big aspect of our product. So yeah.
Great answers. I know that we have two more people here, Sarah and Susan. And I have another questions to you. What was like the main challenge during the hackathon?
Well, for me, this is Susan. Well, for me, I had to find a group, and I was happy that Maria adopted me into the group. It was I think it was the first hurdle I needed to do, because my group mates didn't show up in our channel. But nevertheless, the other thing is, we were in 6 different time zones, but we managed to really meet, and everyone made a contribution in terms of trying to do for example, the theory of change, the design of the dashboard. So it was a teamwork all in all.
Great answer. Congratulations once again. Also, we have Sarah.
Yes, I'm so happy that we won, and I would like to thank all the team members. They really did the hard work. For me, like the main challenge was like I joined late the group, like the second day or something, because I didn't find the group. And my challenge is only specific to Lebanon. We had electricity issues in the country. But but I try to contribute as much as I can, and the ladies were really cooperative, and they did really hard work. So thanks to them, and it was great to work with them, and I'm looking forward to seeing them next year in person.
Great, congratulations. Congratulations once again to whole team. You are amazing. You had a lot of challenges of electricity, time zones, but you managed that. You are the winner. Congratulations. Okay.
Thank you.
Yes, now we're coming to the first place. It is very, very tension is so high. I hear like, screaming, hear like people are so nervous. It's like our last winning place. Who will be there? And for that, I'm inviting Annalena Fleury from Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation to voice up the first place, the winner of Evaluation Hackathon.
Thank you so much, Antonina. Can you hear me, everybody? Because that's very important. Good. So I have actually the great honor to award the winning team of the first ever hackathon. And I'm sure you're extremely tense and nervous, as I am. I will just raise the tension a little more and for a bit longer. The team that convinced the jury fully, they impressed us with their innovative character and already a very concrete and highly elaborated concept. In our opinion, the prototype is very close to being ready for implementation, as the team has thought of nearly everything that is needed. So I will announce now the winner of this year's hackathon, and the winning team is EvaluationHub. Big congratulations to you guys. It's Arunyana, Cyrus, Edita, Ken, Marianne, and Olga from 5 different countries. I would like to pick out 3 of the most convincing points. EvaluationHub has the potential of being a global platform connecting evaluators to communities around the world. It merges resources in an innovative way and uses classical methods in a transcending and unique manner. We particularly like the fact that it has the means of lasting beyond the current COVID-19 crisis and revolutionize the way of how we collect data, also in remote, hard to reach or conflict areas. And the third point, EvaluationHub is not just tackling the one problem of data collection, but is in parallel also sensibilizing and training interested communities in data collection and is in such also creating jobs. It links the evaluator on one side with the communities on the other, giving them an active role in evaluation processes. Last but not least, EvaluationHub is very clear, intuitive, easy to use at first glance and professional. Therefore, each of the team members receives an IPDET scholarship for participating in the week July 26th to 30th, 2021 in Bern, as Steffi said, including full board and tuition for 2 workshops. So give a big applause again for the winning team, EvaluationHub.
Great, congratulations. Congratulations to the team. Before we will see our solution, video solution, let's ask team members who are here, please raise your hand and we will want to see you and to hear from you. Okay. Congratulations to EvalHub. So, who are here? We have amazing representative of EvalHub, our first place winners. As I know, here we have Aranjana, Cyrus, Edita, and Mary. Yes, we want to see you and to hear from you. Please unmute
Hi,
yourself.
everyone. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I wasn't expecting it, but thank you so much.
Yeah,
it's lovely.
thank you.
I'm delighted.
Yeah, congratulations. Congratulations. Really, we are so happy for you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so first question, what is like special about your solutions?
Would someone else like to go? Cyrus, would you like to go?
All right. So this is pretty much something which we felt was implemented in other walks of life. Like in a lot of things, it's more of anyone who's willing to participate can sign up and do it, like a Uber or a DoorDash model. So this is where the idea kind of started. So of course, evaluation needed to be a little more fine-tuned. So this was the basis of the model. And even in communities where there is low digital literacy, there are people who have smartphones who have digital literacy. You have one or two people. So we wanted to use that potential, especially during this time, to reach those people. So our primary target was to kind of reach areas with low digital literacy, but good connectivity.
Great, great, really great. Aranjana, do you want?
Yeah, just to add very quickly to what Cyrus said, we were also very focused on making sure that we had some sort of a blueprint for the future as well in terms of this sort of a evaluation matchmaking that we were trying to do and crowdsourcing it at the same time in terms of evaluator profiles. So that was very important for us to build the local evaluator profile as well as part of the hub to make it more inclusive.
Great, thank you. Let me ask you how you can, if you need to highlight something in an evaluation hackathon, what would be for you? What is special about whole event?
So for me,
Mary, go ahead.
So I think for me, what was really special and what was really unique about this experience, which is working with a global team, was getting to work with evaluators from all over the world. That's, it's not something we necessarily get to do on a day-to-day basis. And so getting to meet my team and getting to collaborate with them for a week on this project, which I think we're all so excited about, and that we had so much fun creating, was just a huge highlight and was a really, really great experience.
Just to add to what Mary said, similar to the other teams, there was a lot of collaboration, a lot of teamwork, and it happened very naturally. We didn't necessarily have to divide responsibilities. It was more like everyone was drawing from their own strengths. We have subject area evaluators in the team. We have communications people. We have a very IT tech person. So everybody was just drawing from their strengths, and it ultimately led to a great product. So I'm very, very thankful for the opportunity to participate in this and for the amazing team that I had. Just another quick thing. So every team is quite diverse and very much global, as you saw in some of the videos. And it just so happens that Mary and I are both from Washington, D.C., and it turned out that we just lived 2.5 miles away from each other. So that was a funny thing we found out, but it was lovely. Thank you.
You see, we didn't prepare that. It was naturally done, as I said. Okay, I have one more question. So how can you explain all process of Evaluation Hackathon? How you came as a team through whole process until so successful solution and so successful submission of your idea? prepare and copy your idea.
Okay, so
would you like to go? Go ahead, sorry.
yeah, so I think for the first 2 days, we worked individually, where we tried to kind of write down what we thought were the issues where the challenges lied. And the third day, I think it was the day of ideation, where we all kind of pulled in our interviews plus whatever issues we had written down. So I think that helped us. And then the third day, once we sat together, I think within just half an hour of discussion, we kind of zeroed in on this solution, because all of us working individually had coincidentally kind of identified the same issues. So there wasn't much of negotiations and evaluating different ideas. We didn't have to spend too much time on that. So I think maybe it was a lucky break, or maybe there was just a very obvious need which we happened to identify.
Great, thank you very much. Aranjana, Mary, do you have something to add? Or maybe Edita can also.
Yeah, if I can add, basically we were, as already said, we were following firstly the instructions, which were very, very helpful. So that's how we collaborated and did things individually and in a team. And then, as Aranjana already said, each of us took initiative into some area where that person felt strong, and this is the final result. Somehow it worked out very nicely all together.
Great, thank you very much. If you can wish something for future participants of Evaluation Hackathon, if you can give them some tips, what it would be?
Doing their homework is important, I think, because like Cyrus and Edita mentioned, we all have, our full-time lives, our work job, and we were able to do this, thankfully, in spite of the other challenges in life. And it was great. We just loved every moment of it. We were very passionate towards it, but it also needed a great deal of research on our own before we even talked among ourselves in the team. So I think doing the homework and coming prepared to the meeting so that you can be very efficient during the team meetings, considering that all of us are based in different parts of the world. And there were a lot of times where we could just maybe talk for half an hour, 40 minutes. So it's good if you make good use of that time and come prepared.
Great, thank you very much, Aranjana. Cyrus, what is your tip for future participants?
Not much at this moment, because we're all just kind of elated. So probably, maybe make it a little more longer, so that, ideas, probably a lot of people had really great ideas which could not have been fleshed out in such a short duration. So maybe, a stratified deadline where you can maybe submit and get a little more time to flesh out the ideas. That would have been helpful. But as Aranjana said, I think doing your homework and coming prepared and trying to use your strength, not try to think through an evaluator's lens all the time and just try and draw ideas from other walks of life, would definitely help.
Great, thank you very much, Cyrus. Marie, what is your tips? How can you play?
I would say trying to stay flexible as much as possible. You're working with people from around the world in lots of different time zones who have their own work commitments during the week that you're working. So trying to remain flexible with other people's schedules, but also with your own schedule and the amount of time, when you're willing to meet and the amount of time that you're willing to devote to the project. And then I think along with that, just being patient with your other team members and just with everything that's happening, and realizing that it's okay if something happens the next day or the next couple of days. Like, it'll all be okay and it's all going to work itself out in the end.
Great, thank you very much. Edita, do you have something to add, please?
Yeah, majority was said already, but basically the most important is to enjoy the process. And everybody who subscribed for this hackathon was willing to do something, so there was no need for a push. which is really great that you don't need to pick anybody, you just really enjoy the process, and that's how the magic happens.
Great. If to say Evaluation Hackathon in one word, what it will be? Mary?
Let's see, in one word, I would say inspiring.
Great, thank you. Cyrus, what is for you?
Awesome.
Awesome, thank you. Arunjana?
I would use the word to describe the feelings of participants towards hackathon. I would say passionate.
Okay, great. Edita?
I would add motivational.
Great, thank you very much. And I am encourage all our participants of our sessions to write down in the chat one word. How can you describe Evaluation Hackathon? Okay, once again, congratulations to all winning teams. But I want to say that all our participants are winners, actually, because we actually built new networks in evaluation, personal networks, professional networks. And we all learned something. We overcome challenges, some bottlenecks, and now we are stronger. I want to give a floor to Stephanie Krapp, head of IPDET, for our final words.
Ooh, there's some singing in the background. Thank you so much, Antonina, and thank you so much for this wonderful moderation. And thank you once again on behalf of IPDET and the IPDET steering group that EvaYouth was such a supporting partner, and we are looking forward to team up with you again next year. And congratulations from my side also to the winning teams, EvalHub, Fixit, Reach Me, Leave No One Behind. So we will see the first 3 winning team members in Bern next year. In summer, we will check this out with you individually within the next couple of months, how this will work. And we will get in contact with the team members of Leave No One Behind so you can receive your ebooks. And congratulations to all other teams, of course. And it's worth it to check out all videos. They are all available on the website. Under www.ipdet.org and then hackathon and then results. And as you can see from the 4 videos, they are so inspiring, and you should really have a look at all the other videos. It was a really, really amazing event for all of us. First, when we realized that due to COVID-19 situation, we will not be able to deliver the program this year in summer in Bern. It was, first of all, it was a shock, as you can imagine, right? Because it's the heart of IPDET that we do this 3-week program, and it's an on-site program. And the value added of IPDET, it's not only a training program where people participate in a workshop, it's really an event where people come together from all over the world. They work in different positions, and they all combine their knowledge and experiences. And so the program lives of this on-site program. So first it was a shock, and then we thought, okay, now we take it really as a chance. And now that we realized that we implemented this hackathon, which was first like, okay, yeah, we heard of something like a hackathon, that might be a good idea. So, and the more we invested time and checked it out, and then it became very clear what it will look like. And now at the end, when we see all the solutions, now for us, it is really, 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 it was worth the effort, and we took the chance, and hopefully we will be able to continue with this kind of format within the next couple of years, and we will combine it with our on-site program. And yeah, so thank you once again to all of you who supported the event, who participated in the event, who took the challenge to participate in it, because nobody knew what would go on. And you invested so much time and energy, and you created this very, very innovative event, and with all these solutions which came out. And out of the box thinking, I think that is Also a headline we could put above the hackathon because it was something completely different. And so I think this is something we will definitely continue. So, but now the big question is what will happen to all these great solutions, right? Okay, they are on the website. That's good. You can check it out. Great. We have some winners. Perfect. So now let's have a look, let's see what else we could do. And let's have a look at the slides. I'll give you some outlook. So, as Antonina mentioned before, the working space was on Slack. So this space will be open until end of July, so you can use this still as a communication tool between all of those who have registered for the hackathon. We will further promote the solutions to possible donors because we would like to see some further development of those solutions so that we could actually implement some of those solutions. So within the IPDET steering group, we will discuss this and we will contact some specific donors and we will animate them to have a look at some of the solutions or all solutions on the website. And then we would work together with them to find a possibility to finance some further development of some of the teams. So we will not leave it here or leave it only on the website, but we will try to get some donors engaged so that we can actually really implement some of the solutions. All teams will receive an honorable mention certificate so that you can remember always you have been part of the first ever evaluation hackathon and you have it in written form and so you can hang it on your wall and have it as a little gift at least. So we will provide you that. It will take a little bit time because there were a lot of participants, but we will not forget it, and then you will receive those. So this was the hackathon 2020, and thanks a lot. It was also for me personally an absolutely fantastic event. So let's have an outlook what's still coming up, because the hackathon is only one event within the digital IPDET 2020 program. So we still have some scholarship options available for our online workshops. Those online workshops are all listed on the website. They will take place in September and October. You can apply for scholarships until July 24th. So in a couple of days, we'll close scholarship application. And then on Monday, July 27th, we will open the regular application for the online workshops. So please check it out. Everything is explained on the website, and don't miss this opportunity. We have very valuable workshops delivered by our renowned faculty. The next mini-series, number 3, will come up on September 8th, and the Independent Evaluation Group of the World Bank will present the new Global Evaluation Initiative. So don't miss that. It's something completely new and very exciting. And so please go on the website and register for this next mini IPDET series. And of course, if you want to stay tuned with all the news from IPDET, you have the possibility to sign up for the IPDET newsletter. So far, so good. We will go on vacation, more or less. Some of us will go on vacation, and we see each other in the next IPDET mini-series in September, and hopefully also in some other events until November. And of course, some of you we will see in Bern next year. And yeah, thanks a lot for joining, and thanks to everybody. It was an exciting ride, and thanks to Antonina and the organizing team for this lively mini-series today also. So thanks a lot, and bye, and take care. See you next time. Bye.